Greetings. Let's get you a spread now. See what's up ahead now. Thanks for popping in. It's always a pleasure to host. I'd also like to thank my angels, ancestors, spirit guides, oversoul, and all sentient beings that walk with me in the highest white light and protect both me, you, and these messages during these exchanges. All right, y'all. So I got tapped on the shoulder first thing in the morning. What kept beating in my head is, so that's what it is? And they kept showing me a situation where the person's eyebrows are totally raised to their forehead, like they're completely stunned. And so that's what it is. And following that, I heard a comrade's true feelings shock the life out of you. Like it's something about someone you deal with, like that's your people. And it's something you learn about them. And it feels like it's towards you or about you. But we're going to get to the bottom of it. I don't know, somebody, see, we in the month of 9. We in September at the time of this recording. You know what 9 is about? Completions. Endings. Hell, courthouses out here. What in the ham cheese is this? Oh my gosh. Is your comrade going to prison? Oh, okay, let's just keep going. 23 is significant. March the 2nd is significant. February 3rd. It also reduces down to the number 5, which is the Hierophant, which is clearly giving the energy of like a judge in this instance. One who presides over, like a priest. In this case, as we talking courthouse instead of church house, it's the judge. Okay. Hell we got going on, y'all. I don't know. That's a spell. Do they want me to take that? I think they do, y'all. Y'all know I don't be messing with spells. Occupation is out here. Oh my. Ooh, excuse me? Hold on, y'all. Okay, so somebody was hating on, God dang. There's a thief. I think we've been talking about this god daggone rascal for a minute. Hey, yo, my throat getting tight. Like I can feel the muscles clenching up like someone flexing a muscle. I don't know what this read about to do. Journey. Hey, I don't know. Maybe some. Okay, well, we got courthouse here. Somebody could be going on a journey away to prison. We coffee here. Somebody could be going on their journey on over to the land of, beyond the land of the living. Who though? Something here I'm also getting with this line of information that somebody tried to steal someone's pension after they died. It's something. I don't know what this is, but there's definitely money and all the shit is here. All stuff is here. All of it. I don't know. Is this an episode of freaking BMF or whatever y'all be watching? Because what? This says legal issues, career stuff. You know what I'm saying? So this looks like a con man or something. You know what I'm saying? Because you come across looking like you do one thing for a profession, but it turns out there's someone here that's in spiritual court for harvesting souls. Yes, this is heavy. Not your homie, not your homegirl. This is crazy. What am I looking at? What y'all doing? Who y'all be dealing with? This is not cute because the sketchiness of it all is just so like slimy. It's filthy as hell. Whatever dark energies are attached to this, they grimy. And I mean, been grimy for eons. Like they got this thing down cold. They be having folks like your people them out here doing stuff like, what is this? Yes, it is literally like spirit. You in spiritual court for using your occupation, you know what I'm saying, as a means of stealing from the wealthy once they pass over. Whether it's their physical assets here on earth or the assets that they have obtained throughout all of their incarnations on high. Wow. I swear, I feel like the reporter with the mic standing outside of court. This is how these readings be coming through. Like, because I be getting straight up updates about whose lineages and bloodlines is in there. And, you know, during that session and what's coming out in the evidence, what kind of time they facing. Like, oh, yo. All right, boom. Let's get to it. Let's do the uprights for this. I ain't playing with y'all. No reversals. Come through spirit with 1 for, hold on. I'm getting ahead of myself, y'all. Y'all done got me excited with all this salacious, sensational stuff. March 4th, April 4th, the energy of 7 is here. Chariot again. Someone going the hell away, okay? They're going away. Could be a Cancer involved. 19 is significant. That is the sun. There is some serious exposure happening as it pertains to someone, the way someone kicked the bucket. Okay? They might not have went out naturally. This is what I'm getting. Okay? 1 and 9 together is 10. That's Wheel of Fortune. It's a shift in events here. It was something was going one way, and now it done turned. It's been a turn of events. Okay. 13 is significant because that's a death card. Like, death is here again. Okay. My bad. The sun is Leo energy. Okay. 13 is the energy of Scorpio. Okay. The death card. But we're talking about literal death. Some got something to do with how somebody kicked the bucket or how, yeah. Some wealthy person dropped dead, and then in came the riffraff's sticky finger characters. Okay, 24 is significant for somebody. April 2nd, February 4th, also January 3rd, March 1st, September 1st. Now, September kicking off big. Don't sleep on this month. It's going down. 24 is significant. It reduces down to 6, which is the Lovers. So it could be someone's side piece. They try to swoop in and get a piece of all the inheritance money when the wife is trying to collect or the husband is trying. You know what I'm saying? It has something to do with how money is being misappropriated after someone's death, or how their money is being misappropriated by some thief. This could also be talking about a hitman. God dang, it's a lot coming through. A hitman, someone's job might be to pop people. Look at this. My job is to bring them out, bring the coffins out. I got an assignment. I get rich off of popping people. Ooh, this is this. Oh my God. Hey, y'all's homie, whoever this affiliate is of yours, that's a dirty son of a gun. And I don't feel like it's something they told you themselves. When I saw, so that's what it is? It wasn't them admitting something to you and then you asking them that. It's you finding something out and confronting them. Like, what is this? You know, God dang. Where are we? What portal is this? The hell? They're serious out here. Somebody's job, boom, 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 is to off people. Now, on the other side of this, there are some of you that are finding out that your partner or your affiliate, your associate, whomever they are to you, They harbor the energy of Santa Muerte or the Grim Reaper. And in this case, it's righteously their job to reap because they're going to set the scythe right there. This guy is holding that. He ain't stole that. Look at he in position. He's instead. This is someone who's standing firmly on their square. They are officially a conduit of and for death. Officially, though. Okay, you got to look at people's stature, their poise on these cards. Look at how the wealthy man sitting there. That ain't nobody that's unsure of themselves. Yeah. But anyways, so some of y'all might find out that maybe your compadre has a Santa Muerte altar in their house, a big one, and you're like, oh my God, this is you. Now the thief energy, we're gonna get down there and see about what's going on. All right, let's have an upright for occupation spirit. All right. Yeah. Somebody, and now this is the second time we got the Hierophant energy. Somebody, your friend, or this may be your friend finding this out about you. You understand? It's coming out. If your job is to step up as the Hierophant, as the Hierophant in Hierophant energy, which is the highest level of spiritual incarnation, okay? Divine spiritual wisdoms. Again, an official person. You're an official person beyond the veil. Okay? I'm talking about ranked up. Maybe they find this out. They finally catch on. When you say you know what I'm saying? When you won't answer your phone, you out because you a superhero, they about to find out. Somebody's finding out. Let's get one for coughing. Oh my. Oh, sugar. Yeah, somebody be cashing out. Okay, from people from this. Either you're a bounty hunter or you're a thief. We will find out what's up with this thief. This might be spirit letting the thief know Reaper is coming. The Reaper's coming. And I named all these dates after you. Yeah, it might be September. Why is that funny? Because, yeah. Swing low, sweet chariot. Get the thieves out of here. Who cares? Queen of Pentacles, though. I need more for her. Because is she the thief? You know what I'm saying? Or is she the wealthy person that dropped dead? That now her estate's getting ran through. All right, let's have another spirit for Queen of Pentacles. Who is this as it pertains to the coffin? Yikes. Huh? Give me a second, y'all. I heard something. I just heard she leads them to the light. But I'm not. I guess with the sun energy, though, it's a kind of an up. It's not a sad energy. You know what I'm saying? Because the sun is very positive. Yeah, so this is giving death doula. Woo! Just hit it. Somebody's destiny is to be a death doula. Hazard of your trade are the thieves. While you trying to transport people, you gonna have weapons because they're gonna be trying to pop. They're gonna be trying to fire shots y'all way for that soul. I don't think people understand that. With death doulas and people who deal with helping folks cross over, they have to be some straight warriors because they have to also be able to protect that soul. You understand? So yeah, if you find out that's your mission, then just know that you're gonna have to get your spiritual warfare and protection games up to tippy top shape. All right, let's have another one. Okay. So there's exposure about somebody fighting over this money. What? I'm so through right now. What in the hell? Cheese. Okay, so yeah, this is a fight in the family. I'm sorry. Why is it funny? I just don't know. So you're home? Okay, so maybe you find out that your favorite cousin, because now mind you, this is comrade energy. It don't necessarily have to be a friend. It's someone you're friendly with. So this could be like your favorite cousin or the sibling that you gravitated towards more, your favorite auntie, uncle, or whatever. It's somebody you deal with that you consider family, or maybe it is a friend that calls you sis or calls you bro, but it's somebody close to you. You're finding out with the sun exposure that they've been up to some sketchy mess as it pertains to getting their hands on some money, an inheritance. It has something to do with a deceased person. Let's have one for wealthy man. Wow. Oh yeah. Okay, so the person, yeah, this heifer, this Queen of Pentacles, she's something else. So it's for a lot of y'all cases, this is someone that's just chasing that coin. you look like you can't even look like you getting sick around her ass. Be careful. You cough 3 times in a row, you might be getting a special pie baked. Okay, try to push you on in there. All right, so this wealthy man is well known. He's official. I'm hearing community leader. What about this rewarded award? Oh yeah, he dies. So he's the one that dies. Or that, yeah. This masculine person is the one they check out. They were a pillar of the community. That's likely how they amassed all of this wealth from operating on a large community scale with their occupation and their endeavors. This may also, this may be like a senator or a politician, a local politician. And I heard small town politician, so this could be like, I don't know, one of the little congressmen for a town that got 10 people. I don't know. But they're one of the biggest guys in the room when they were standing on 2 feet. It's clear here they've dropped dead. Speaker. So yeah, this was some sort of clever. This was a community leader. For some of you, this could have been a teacher, like, or a principal, someone who worked high up in the city. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm seeing that this person deals with a lot of data, a lot of paperwork. I'm seeing them sign a lot of official papers. Courthouse. See that? You know what I'm saying? Maybe a local prosecutor, district attorney energy with courthouse energy over here. Somebody like that. But I definitely see them at a mic, as if some of their meetings, speeches, or whatever they do, is something you might see on your local news. The mayor, or maybe this is the mayor of the city of such and such issued a state of emergency, something like that. I don't know. Someone who does things like that. Okay. Weird. So if your friend is in hopefully it's not them, because it looks like they're about to kick the bucket and then it's all hell's gonna break loose. Can we have one for thief? Dang, you can't even die in peace around here. Oh, hello. Another money grabber. Hang tight though. Yeah, they're definitely taking the money and running. Look at the 8 of Cups there. Hey, I need to know everything about the thief card. Everything. Y'all might be stuck with me for a second. Hey, yo, this person toxic as fuck. They dirty. Ooh, they dirty. They are dirty. Like, this is someone that don't even gotta wait for you to. Like I said, this is somebody that don't wait for people to die on their own. It's that dirty. It's that dirty. We talking about some real deal grave robbing energy right here. Real deal. And they'll slow walk you. Oh my gosh. Like the psychosis of it all. Like I said, you coughed 3 times in 2020. Yeah, they'd have been looking at you with a life insurance policy on your head the whole time. You end up finding out somebody got a policy on your head, your homie, your favorite person, your spouse even, and you got to run up on them like, excuse me, bitch. Like, what is this? A $6 million policy. Like, I feel I'm somebody. Hey, yo, this might be spirit trying to warn y'all. You in danger, yo. Look, take it serious. Start looking around yourself. All right, let's get into some signs so we can walk these janks down. King of Swords energy is bringing air signs. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Don't overlook the sketchy air sign in your life. Death card. Look, look. The Scorpios ain't looking too hot out here either, baby. Because they out here double time. So for some of y'all, it's definitely a Scorpio that's been doing some sketchy ass reaping. Do you hear me? And then this Scorpio is sitting right beside the Hierophant, which is, like I said, is one who presides over. This is somebody people trust. Do you hear me? And in the worst case scenario, it's a spiritual leader, because the Hierophant, like I said, is the highest level of spiritual incarnation, the representation of it, the keeper of the scrolls and all of that, the direct link to God. In a lot of instances, they're seen as God because they're so close to God. So it's possible that some of you all's, so it's like that moment is going to be with someone you've been trusting with your spiritual path. Scary. Okay? Scary. Real scary. Because under all of this super important shit is people who ain't about shit but money. Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. You've been believing in this path. Been believing in this wealthy person, because of course they've got to be telling the truth. The fruits of their life look so abundant. How could they be a sketchy person? Boy, they ain't nothing but that. with the devil over here. Do you understand? And as a matter of fact, since we talking about spirits and shit and demons, because this is a representation of toxic bullshit. You understand? This thief is literally like, okay, so you know the concept of human trafficking in the 3D? This is the spiritual equivalent of that. They're like snatching people, abducting them, their spirit, abducting their souls and selling them to dark entities. The devil over here. Boom, ayo. Some of y'all getting, ayo. This is the spiritual level of like insurance fraud. Like they're getting people to trust them with their souls or with their wealth, and then they leading them right to the sex trafficking ring, like the spiritual sex trafficking. I don't know if they're gonna flag this for that word because they hate real words. Oh my God. Look on the split spiritual cult AO. This is that. So some of you guys it's like that moment. You're gonna see something in a person, like it's gonna be a moment where they should be taking the good of your spiritual path seriously, and they're gonna go right into salesman mode. And you're gonna see them. You're gonna be like, oh my God, this motherfucker really don't give a fuck about nothing but that dollar. Nothing. They're a thief out this thing. And they're a thief of the highest order. Disgusting. I'm disgusted. I'm not gonna lie. Cancer energy popped right on back out. Let me see. Let's get the other zodiacs before I go into these poppers. Air sign. Okay. We did that. Scorpio. Okay. Okay. Queen of Pentacles and King of Pentacles is earth sign energy, possibly. A double down on that because they said speaking on that from the masculine and the feminine side. Okay, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. But heavy on the Capricorn because the devil is out here. All right, let's continue. This is really something. Yikes. The proof is in the pudding. Hey, yo, that sun exposure is going to say a lot. Yeah, and that's why when you pull up with the so that's what it is, you're going to already know what it is. This is going to be like, really though? What the fuck? The Libra energy out here, we did mention air signs. Fun times ahead. Okay. Hey, yo. Is that how they in secret competition against you? That means you're amongst somebody that's been sizing you up. The only way someone can compete with you is if they take the time to stalk you on some toxic predator type shit and size you up. That's what predators do. Winter solstice. Okay. So this is, like I said, this is somebody you think the fun times ahead is indicating that this is definitely someone that you spend your leisure time with. You know, you got the people you go around because you have to, like work. But this is somebody that you would go to happy hour with after work. They could get your time off the clock occupation up here. Oh, or if this is a spiritual leader, they can get your time outside of the lectures. You might show up. You might send them Christmas gifts, Christmas cards. Look at this. Man, by winter solstice, you're going to be clear. The proof is definitely going to be clear in that pudding. Try to play in your faces here. So this is somebody, like I said, that be in your energy. Be right in your face. Be right around you, right in your city. You're starting up a winning streak. This is why they started sniffing around your ass. This is why that secret competition kicked up. You got to understand. This somebody that's having personal conversations with you, they done got a whiff of your goals. They done got a whiff of where you trying to go with things. And they actually have their own plans for you and that you are just now finding out. Capricorn for sure out here. Sis, I was around one of them dirty things. Tuh. Be careful, boy. Them acidic Capricorns. Boy. Disgusting. Take up a new hobby. So yeah, this got something to do with something you decided you wanted to do. Like you had a stroke of genius. Okay, I'm about to start pressing t-shirts. Or I think I'm interested in doing crafts with resin now. I want to build stuff. I want to sculpt something. I want to create a new type of an app. It's something you said, a new hobby. And you was excited about it. That tickled their bones too. Yeah, they sat there real happy, smiling. Oh, that's a good idea. You should, and then giving you, pretending like they giving you ideas. Oh, maybe you should try this. You got to understand, when you got a sketchy affiliate like that around you and they decide giving you ideas, that make that jive turkey feel in their mind that they're vested in your thing. Just because it ain't, look, I'm telling you, sometimes that advice ain't free, baby. Well, maybe you should try to do that in red. Boom. And as soon as you nod and say yes, boom, then that means they're on the board they're on the board. They're on the committee. You understand? In their mind, you agreeing to their seemingly free, helpful advice is you agreeing to them being on the board of trustees, agreeing to them being on the committee. In their mind, they now have a stake in your thing. They do. Okay. Ascension symptoms are down here. Find a therapeutic, holistic approach to current discomfort. You're ascending, so that's help for somebody. You probably been getting some weird headaches and stuff. And now remember, we are sentient, sensitive beings. Okay, so you may be responding to some of these solar flares we've been going through and such. Yeah, deal with that on a therapeutic and holistic approach. That is what's being suggested. Alkaline Aries is here. This is someone. Hang on. I just heard who appears to be on the up and up. Oh my God. Vibe with me. Single and celibate. Okay, somebody trying to get you out of your celibacy. Like you must be a very sovereign entity. And so as soon as you start to cocoon, people try to get you out the house. It might not have nothing to do with schmecks, with the celibate thing being referenced. It's just you keep to yourself. You keep all of your goodies to yourself. Most of them. Okay, except these few that you have trusted as comrades, affiliates, colleagues, family, friend, somebody that you would have talked to about your endeavors, your endeavors, because they know. Think about it. Most of the time, if you were to hit a scratch off for $5,000 right now, it's most individuals, even the isolated ones. There are at least two people. There is at least 1 to 2 people that might hear about that from you in one-on-one conversation. Even if you don't say what the amount is, you may be kind of a person that leaves certain things out to keep some sort of sacredness to the thing. But you might make mention to that to somebody. They're saying it's that close. They ain't shit. It's a Libra. It's a Libra. That's a grave robbing, thieving, paperwork switching, false signature putting down ass. And then there's a Leo right beside them, right behind them. Karmic is a major loser. Yeah, they just named some karmics. That Leo and that Libra. Wow, the air signs are not looking good out here today. Them nor Scorpio or Capricorn. Divine timing involved. Yeah, winter solstice. Look out for it. Alkaline Taurus energy here. So there may be a Taurus in the mix that was goofy and really didn't know all the ins and outs. But they might be in the mix. Zen vibes are here. Anything more, Spirit, before we close this out? Y'all got a real doozy on y'all hands here. Y'all got some real deal grave robbers. Apology not accepted. Apology not accepted. Do you hear me? Religious cult. I'm closing it right there. Okay? And it just so happens to be an alkaline Scorpio on the bottom here. I'm not gonna lie to you. So some of these people, I don't think they're really alkaline. I'm not gonna lie. It feels like this is the mask they wear. Crown and achievements is here. Tunnel vision. Hey. Pay attention to them people that got tunnel vision on that what? Them pentacles, them coins. You got big, beautiful blessings. Hell, I'm sick of this right here. So there's a spiritual community or religious community, a church or a spiritual group that's got some real dirty stuff going on. Real dirty. They human trafficking people's souls on high. getting paid off of people losing their soul to dark entities. It's disgusting. Anyways, that's your spread, baby. If you want a personal reading, just reach out to me. Until next time, peace.